What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pokemon Insurgence, the finale, the big end, the end of it all, episode 69. We are here to take on the Elite Four with the best team in the business. We have Moo taking things off here, Mewtwo wearing their own armor. Here's the moveset here for you with Hubris. We have Shamu, we have the Kyogre holding the blue orb with the movesets here. We have Danger Worm, the Giratina with the crystal piece, which means it does its primal reversion with the very overpowered Omni-type ability. We got Pokegod here, also with a crystal piece, with a decent moveset. And then we have Reggie, also rocking the crystal piece. And our starter, Delta Venusaur, with their Mega Stone. I think this is a victory just waiting to happen. I want to lead with Danger Worm just to show off Omni-type, because Omni-type is kind of wild. Omni-type is kind of wild. So, we have a new champion now for rematches. So we might have to, we have Kyogre, which is 6 levels above my lowest level member, which means this entire Elite Four will be sitting at level 110. So we'll see what happens with that. It could be disastrous. It probably will be disastrous, but we'll see what happens. It tells the story of Pokemon Red from Team Rocket's position. It does change the story slightly because you need to have an end goal. That's amazing. I want to play that soon. That's incredible. That's incredible. Add that to the list of things to play. Welcome on in. How are you doing? All right. The first person with the horrible strats. Sup, nerd? Yeah, you. I remember you. It's me, Kayla. I specialize in hard work and harmony. Let's just get going. I'm sure you're as anxious for a rematch as I am. I hate their strat. Baton passing all day with the Smeargle. Level 110. So we have Danger Worm right here, so it's going to go ahead and react to its crystal piece. And just enjoy this beautifulness. It's so terrifying. It's so terrifying. So Smeargle is normal, so it's weak to fighting, right? So we just go for... We'll just go ahead and go for the Orsphere. We outspeed. It is Insurgence. Yes, it is. It is the finale. Critical hit. Do you have a Focus Sash? It does have a Focus Sash. It's going to Quiver Dance. That's fine. It's trying to set up Baton Pass. Its speed rises. It might outspeed me now. It might outspeed me now. It does outspeed me now, and it sets up the Baton Pass. It comes in with Scizor. With all the boost, which is why Kayla's team is just kind of overpowered. The leftover setup here, and Samenchu is a Heartless Meanie right away. You rob a little girl pretty much as the intro. That's beautiful. We need to play that. Is that our... Should that be our next thing? Because that sounds great. More about fire. No. Weakness to fire. All it's weak to is fire, which means we don't really have anything that can hit it very well. Moo has some fire abilities. Moo has Flamethrower. Danger Worm. That's enough. Come back. Do it, Moo. Iron Defense. Just upping its defense even more. That's fine. Hey, keep upping your defense, because I'm primarily going to be attacking you special. There isn't too much of a post-game to it. That's fair. We even outspeed, even with their speed boost. That's amazing. Goes for Iron Defense again. Okay, so we should KO here unless they decide to heal. Okay, so we just take it out. Thanks to just the AI being stupid and not attacking. And just trying to continue to raise boost. And we have Hubris, so our special attack gets boosted. Alright, coming in with Sylveon. I think we honestly just stay in. No, I think we stay on because no, weak to Steel and Poison. We don't really... Actually, we do have that coverage. Weird Mon to pass Quiver Dance too. It is. We'll come in with Reggie. Bum, bum, bum. Does Scizor even utilize anything there? I don't think they do, which is the AI is just being dumb. Look how cute Sylveon is. Hey, we also have a crystal piece, so we're gonna go primal to Reggie, which, because it goes primal, does get rid of slow start, so we are no longer slow starting. We're OHKOing. Even with a 5-level advantage. Alright, coming in with Slowbro. So Slowbro, this is their Mega. This is their Mega. No, not Danger Worm. Let's go back to Moo-Woo, because they have Thunderbolt. Because I don't think Kayla has any deltas. I don't think any of them have deltas. Alright, so it's going to Mega, which is fine. You'd like the story as far as I got into it. I also want to go back and finish Pokemon Adventures. Alright, so this is a 2-shot. It's no longer a 2-shot unless we get a crit due to the special defense boost. Goes for Scald. They withdraw Slowbro. Smeargle back in. We'll just kill Smeargle then, because Smeargle's at 1 HP. That was just a stupid ability. That was just a stupid play. Because no matter what, we kill it because it was at 1 HP. Espeon. Slowbro doesn't look to be pleased to be in the shell, no. Slowbro was definitely like, why am I here? Why am I here? Espeon, my favorite of the Eevees. My favorite Eevee evolution. Dark boasted. Alright, time to go back to Danger Worm. Danger Worm, get back in here. Alright, so Slowbro is weak on health, and I don't think we've seen our last one. Let's go for Shadow Claw. Oh, it just immediately Baton passes. Blaziken, that's their final one. Immediately Baton passes into Blaziken. Let's just switch into Shamu then. Because we can go for Surf. Reacting to its blue orb. Just all of our Pokemon just immediately just going primal as soon as they come in. Like, how are you not terrified by everything that's happening here? So many primals, which is why I was like, it's overpowered, it's so stupid, and it's a great way to finish this series. Oh my god. What's the chances we think they immediately switch? I think they're immediately gonna switch. No, yeah, okay, they Baton Pass into Espeon, which is fine. I should have just went for the Calm Mind. It's fine. We get the boost from the rain. We don't outspeed. They set up Substitute. Okay. You're too weak to make a Substitute, so that... Okay. Thanks for the... Okay. Alright. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah, bring on in Blaziken. You still got Slowbro hanging out in the back seat, though, just kind of chilling. Sure. Sure. Okay. Bye, Slowbro. You resist it, but you were at like 5 HP, so didn't really do you want to fight with Blaziken this time? You should use Baton Pass again. You go for Baton Pass again. No, Fire Punch this time, and the Heavy Rain is gonna make that miss. The AI just doesn't know what to do seeing all of these primal forms come out. It's just confused. Listen, I would be too. I would be too. I'm sorry, my phone is at like 20%. Oh my gosh. Bye, Kayla. Remember when Kayla was difficult to fight? Your skills are incredible. I'm very impressed. With your level of talent, I'm sure you could take on the entire Elite Four, maybe even the champion. Good luck. Well, considering I have defeated the champion once and I, interestingly enough, am the Augur of the region, I think I might be able to do it. Baton Pass into Peck, the dream. Moo-Woo was the only one to take damage there. Only one who took damage there. Let's lead Pokegod, because you all didn't get to see Pokegod's reversion, which is great. Yo, hey Blake, how you doing? Welcome on in. Oh wait, no, we gotta go north. Gotta go north. Arceus's primal form is incredible. Absolutely incredible. All of our Pokemon pretty much have a primal, have some type of, right? Everyone does, except for Mewtwo, which just has the armor and has the Mega. It's overpowered. Honestly, actually, we should lead Shamu here. No, Pokegod has Surf, though. Right? Well, well, well. Now what do we got here? Wiz, it's good to see you again. A challenger. We haven't had one of those in a while. No, sir. Remember me? It's Edouard. Sand. It's coarse, and it gets everywhere, but I love it all the same. Let's get going. I'm gonna shut down so hard you won't even know what hit you. Dude, I literally have the Pokemon God with me. Are you sure? You sure you're gonna shut me down? Let's see what happens here when our Pokegod goes to its primal. Look at this beautiful primal form. Or terrifying. It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And we'll just go for Surf. Okay, it doesn't one-shot it. Alright, I'm feeling a little drowsy. It looks like it absorbed Giratina, right? I think it's great. Go Judgment. Judgment I feel like is good. Just a good neutral move to go for. But then if we miss and then we fall asleep. Alright. Miss and fall asleep, that's fine. Alright, what do we want to do here? We could switch into... Let's go Danger Worm. Because we have our dragon moves there. I'm gonna go through the primal. Is mayonnaise an instrument? 100%. Anything's an instrument if you try hard enough. Can we just keep them in their primal form since we're just constantly popping in here? Ah, it doesn't affect me. I have Omni-type. 90% of what you're gonna do to me doesn't affect me. Alright, I feel like they're probably gonna go for some sort of switch. So just to break it down. Just to break down their ability, because I don't think you fully understand the ability Omni-type. We are weak to only one thing. We are 2 times weak to rock. We are immune to normal, fighting, poison, ground, ghost, electric, psychic, dragon. We're immune to 8 different abilities. We're resistant 1/16 times to bug and grass, and we're half resistance to steel and dark, and we're damaged normally by flying, fire, water, ice, and fairy. Due to this, we cannot be paralyzed. We cannot be burned. We cannot be grounded. We cannot be hurt by Leech Seed or any other powder or spore moves. We are immune to sandstorm damage. We cannot be frozen. We are immune to sheer cold and hail damage, and we're also immune to being poisoned. And, it's stupid. It's so stupid. Such a stupid ability. So Danger Worm only goes down to rock, pretty much. It's so incredibly dumb. And I've had this Pokemon for so long and just never gave it a crystal piece, not realizing how broken it was. And I gave it one just for fun. And then I was like, oh, what's its ability? And then I saw it and I was like, what does this thing do? And I was like, I'm sorry, this thing does what now? It's so broken. It's so broken. All of the Pokemon we have now are broken. And I love it. I love it. This is a way to make a final Elite Four run just feel like you have put in the work and time to just come in here with like a team like this. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Hit him with Surf. Should, okay, yep. Should kill. Omni-type is so stupid. Still raining heavily, coming in with Cacturn. Cacturn... I actually don't remember Cacturn's typing. I want to say I mean, it's mostly grass, but I want to say it has a dual type, because is it dual dark? I just want to see what you are. Weak to ice, fighting, bug, flying, fire, poison, and fairy, though. So we will switch. Victory Bell, there are so many Pokemon that are hard to spell. spelling in general is just hard. Moo-woo. We could go Dark Pulse, which it is weak to... No, it's not weak to Dark. It's not weak to Dark. Don't be stupid. This is, to their mixtape is their Mega. This is their Mega. It's a really cool looking Mega. I really like Cacturn's Mega Evolution. Every time we've interacted with it, I'm like, this is just a cool Mega. That, one shot Moo-woo. Out here, one shot Moo-woo. What is Cacturn's, Mega? I can't remember what it comes. Oh no, it's still dark. It's still dark grass. It doesn't change anything else. 4 times weak to bug though, which we just don't have. Moo-woo sucks. They do. They do. They're probably our weakest mon. This is our strongest mon. Is for sure. It's not actually our strongest mon. Has to be Danger Worm just because of the ability. Just because of the ability, it's our strongest Pokemon. We actually could have went to it because this is weak to fighting. But I just wanted Bulby to get some airtime. I just want Bulby to get some airtime, you know? Bulby's also kind of overpowered. Found a new respect for Hippodon once I saw that it let Homeless Dwebble hang out in its porch. Does it really? That's beautiful. Edgy Slash will stay in. If I remember correctly, Edgy Slash is weak to... If I remember correctly, Edgy Slash is weak to Fairy, right? No, it's weak to Fire. Hey, close enough. We'll just hit it. We, got a Moon Blast. We have the special. Oh no, it's resistant to Fairy. It's resistant to Fairy. Go start Ground Fire. Go start Ground Fire. Let's just. I mean, honestly, let's just bring back in Danger Worm. Let's just bring back in Danger Worm. Sometimes you just gotta do it to him. Shield form. I hate your stupid shield form. Because then you do King Shield and you protect yourself and you make me waste a turn. Absolute worst, AG Slash. Absolute worst. Man, that did not a lot. That did not a lot of damage. Yikes. That was not a lot. Change shield form, goes for King Shield. Anytime we see it switch, that's a good time for us to switch to someone else if we want to. Oh, no, yeah. This next turn they're gonna use King Shield again, so even if okay, never mind, it just killed itself with. Yeah, it did drop my attack by 2 stages. I was still expecting it to do a little bit more, but it's also the level differences, which is wild there. It killed itself though, so we're fine. Shamu, get back in there. Finish these losers off. Bum. Let's go for Water Spout. Ooh, setting up Swords Dance. Oh no, I'm scared. No, I'm not. Bye, Extra Drill. It's raining heavily. About to send in Rotom. Actually, what Rotom do you use? Rotom Wash. Interesting. I didn't expect a Rotom Wash with the ground stuff. I dig it though. Oh wait, you have Levitate because you're. Yeah. That was just me being stupid. Who has Thunderbolt again? I think it's just Moo-woo. Who has Thunderbolt? I should have bought more revival forms and all that, but I was like, what's the point? You killed You killed the Primordial Sea? The Primordial Sea itself? Although Rotom Wash It's also still electric, so it actually isn't weak to Thunderbolt. And I don't really have any grass moves. And Reggie is going to be weak to everything it has as well. Yeah, Rotom Wash, if you can knock it to the ground. We can't knock it to the ground here. Yeah, we just have no grass moves. I did not mean to open my bag. Least favorite thing to do in this game is when you accidentally open up your bag and have to wait 2 years for it to open. Bye, Wash. Bye, buddy. No, Wash is absolutely one of the best forms. Well, not bad. Not bad at all. If you got Spirit, kid, you could go far. Best of luck, you'll definitely need it. I don't know if Rotom Wash is still one of the big mons in the competitive community. I know it was for a while. Was using Rotom Wash. Back when there was a time, and I actually do want to do it, where I wanted to get into, I wanted to get into the competitive Pokemon scene. And I do want to, but mainly it was I needed to learn. And I do want to learn it, because I think it'd be a lot of fun to do. And I honestly think over this past year I have gotten so much better at Pokemon than I used to be. I'm still obviously not great at Pokemon. And this episode holds nothing since I'm using very overpowered Pokemon. But I feel like just my learning in general has been a lot better. Now we already awoken. Now we just want to potion it. Just slowly build it back up. There we go. Alright, everyone is healed back up. Thank you for the fun, buddy. Didn't want to go back inside. Alright, now we have 2 more Elite 4 members to face over on this side. One of them is the ice one. This is the ice one. I was like, someone is icy. Actually, I don't remember what Pokemon they lead with. Let me actually, Insurgence, Elite 4, just see what they lead with. Just so we can be smart about who, because this is, they lead with Mamoswine, right? Fairly certain they lead with Mamoswine. Which is weak to fighting, steel, fire, water, grass. Weak to water? Oh, because it's part ground. Yeah, it's part ground. Ba-bum. And up we go. You've returned. It's so very good to meet you once more. As you know, I'm Yuki. I subsist on the beauty and grace of the silent snowfall. The slow snowfall gives a tranquil feeling, does it not? I've been training for years with my Pokemon. I'd wish you luck, but I don't want to waste my breath. It's snowing on Malfood. I mean, you kind of wasted your breath in saying that you didn't want to waste your breath. Right? Like, that's kind of wasting your breath on it by saying you don't want to waste your breath on it if you really think about it. Pokegod, come on in. Let's get it started, and Pokegod is here. Absorbing Giratina. You're gonna hit that surf. Outspeed, which is beautiful. Not gonna do too much damage. Actually, that was a crit. I was about to say, that's more than I expected it to do. Oh, so much more than I expected it to be. I wanted to create a competitive BDSP team, but the selective breeding process is crazy time-consuming. I have the team ready by my 50th birthday. Well, I mean, at this rate, it's gonna be your 51st if you keep waiting. Get on it. Get that team done. But no, I feel you. That's honestly one of the biggest reasons I haven't gotten to competitive is you spend so much time breeding to make it happen. Like, you have to spend so much... If you want to build a team yourself, like, I know in Sword and Shield, because I did it for a while, you can, like, rent teams to use. I spent a long time just breeding a perfect Riolu, and I never got a perfect Riolu. I got close, but I never got a perfect Riolu. Because that was also a strat at the time in Double Battle. I don't know what the current competitive scene is, but you'd get Riolu with coaching to boost. Do you outspeed me? Do I outspeed you? I still outspeed. Where did you take damage from? Was it from that ice starting? Interesting. Alright, so Moo dies next turn. Or if we land a crit... If we crit with Flamethrower, we win. Just, all you gotta do is crit. Easy. Okay, well, you didn't do that. Or they could just go for sheer cold and miss. That's dope. This won't do 60 points of damage, right? I'm sorry, why does Hail do 60 points of damage? That seems not great. Why? Why would it do 60 points? It's Sleet? Oh, it is Sleet, but not Hail. But does Sleet still do that much damage? I feel like she's either gonna switch or she's gonna full restore heal here. I feel like she's probably gonna go for the full restore. So we'll just go with Aura Sphere. Yeah, full restore. But since we are Omni type, Sleet will do nothing to us. It's decent damage. It's a 3-shot. They go for the withdrawal. They're like, we can't do anything here. Trevant, which is a Delta. This is a Delta, which I do not remember its typing. I assume it's Fairy. It's Fairy Fighting. Fairy Fighting, so it's weak to Flying, Poison, Steel, Psychic, and Fairy. Bam! Let's get its trade. Also, it's immune to Dragon. Immune to Dragon. Bulby, get in there. Bulby, you just gotta survive. You gotta survive a hit. I believe in you. Oh, the Stealth Rocks. That's what damaged Mewtwo when they came in. Was the Stealth Rocks. I forgot they had set up Stealth Rocks. Do we outspeed? If we outspeed, Moonblast could KO. I don't think it will, even if we outspeed. I don't think we one-shot. Unless it has really bad spit-off. Okay, it has really bad spit-off. No. You figure Sleep would be weaker than Hell since it's basically what it's... No, you think. You think. Alright, who are you coming in with next? You're coming in with Chandelure. Which they also do have a Rotom in their backseat. Love a good Rotom in the backseat. Weak to Ground, Rock, Ghost, Water, Dark. Resistant to Fairy damage normally by Psychic. Good Danger Worm. Danger Worm. Who have we used the least? I'm trying not to use Shamu too much since they are the higher level one and I don't want them to evolve, or not evolve, I don't want them to level up again because if they do, all of the Pokemon will be 111 instead of 110. Almost a one-shot. Almost a one-shot. Do you heal? No, you withdraw. Okay. Go to Rotom you have, which is a Ghost still, right? No, it's not a... It keeps Electric, doesn't keep Ghost. Rotom Frost. Bum, 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 bum. Frost Rotom, which is weak to Fighting, Rock, and Fire. Electric Ice. Electric Ice, weak to Fire, Fighting, Rock. Wait, is it weak to Fighting? It is weak to Fighting. Wait a second. Yeah, we stay in and we punch it. We just punch it in its stupid face. Ah, man, barely held on. Pain Split? Oh, okay, well that's not great. It's okay, we outspeed. I was reading Fan Rotom instead of Frost Rotom, which isn't weak to Fighting. Alright, coming back in with Cargogonal, which I already don't remember what its weaknesses were, other than being Fire. I don't think I no longer need the periodic table pulled up, so we'll go ahead and drop that. Go ahead and drop the periodic table. Oh, it is weak to Fighting. It's also weak to Steel. Yeah. Something that bypasses Omni. Pain Split does bypass Omni, you are correct. I don't think we'll one-shot it, even though so let's just full restore and get back to health. Get our health back. I think all of her team might be weak to it. Freeze Dry. Because the sleet won't hurt us. They withdraw again. Each time I'm like ready to fight, they withdraw them. And you have to... That was a smart switch, because I actually can't damage that thing. But did you kill yourself by hail? Can you imagine if it would have killed itself to the hail? That would have been great if it would have just killed itself. It would have been hilarious. Yeah, most of her team was weak to fighting, which is good. Danger Worm goes to 106. Coming back in with Krog. They have... Do we know what their other Pokemon is? Have we seen their other Pokemon yet? I don't think we have. They go for Freeze Dry. That's not going to do too much. Critical hit. Man. Like, sitting on, like, 1 HP. Sitting on, like, 1 HP. One more punch to the face. And then I think their last is a Starmie. I don't know. I can't remember if it's a Delta or not, though. I don't think it is. The hell stops. Yeah, coming with Starmie, which is their final Mon. I think it's just a normal Starmie. Yeah, it's just a normal Starmie. Weak to Bug, Ghost, Grass, Electric, and Dark. So we'll stay in. Bum, 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 bum. We haven't used Dragon Pulse enough, but because no one is weak to it. It's just Shadow Claw. Just rake the claw across their face. I go for Surf. Surf's up, dude. Surf's up. There we go. Third member of the Elite Four down. Third member of the Elite Four down. Honestly, other than like the second one, wonderful, you won with Poison Grace. I'm sure you can easily handle the rest of the Elite Four. I wish you the best of luck, Wiz. Thank you. Other than the second person who did us in the most. Alright, we'll save our full restores, because we'll Hyper Potion outside of battle. Do that. More Hyper Potion. Alright, and then we'll use those, normal potions onto Bulby that we have up top. And get everyone rocking and rolling. Oh no, we have a Super Potion. We'll use Super Potion. Because that'll do it in one. Hey, there we go. Cool. Alright, so we have one more member of the Elite Four, which is London. London leads with Reuniclus. Which is weak to Bug, Ghost, and Dark. Can we stop having people who are weak to Ghost and Dark? Does anyone else have a Dark move? Someone else does, right? I'm pretty sure I gave someone else a Dark move. I give Mulu Dark Pulse. Reggie also has Payback. I feel like we haven't seen Reggie a lot this fight. I think Reggie and Bulby are the two we've used the least, so we'll lead Reggie. And they'll go for Payback. Bum, bum. You know when just a Regigigas just chases after you. No biggie. No big deal. Bum, bum. Hi there, London. Ah, so you've returned. I can see you more deeply than you could possibly know. You haven't just returned to confront me, but also your destiny itself. And... oh, for crying out loud. How does every speech I write end up that pretentious? Anyways, welcome back, Wiz. Are you ready for your rematch? I've done nothing but train since I saw you last. Let's get the show on the road. My Trick Room team will stop you in your tracks. Let's hope not. Let's hope not, London. I got stuff to do. Such as become the champion again. Alright, do they immediately switch out? Do they immediately switch out? If we can just keep them from setting up Trick Room, we're good. Is there no music here? There it is, okay. Trick Room could be a bit of a problem. Oh, this is their Mega. Okay. What a terrifying Mega. Speed Swap, Twister... oh, okay, alright. Never mind, the dimensions are already switched. Hey, at least it outspeeds me now. I go for 4 store. Can we get a crit and just KO? So close. Or make them use up all their 4 stores. Alright, so this kills. They made me use 3 paybacks for that, but that kills. Going second. It's going second. It's true. That's why I was like, it's fine, but then they just never attacked me. Cordoncle. Which is just normal. It's not a special. So we can bring in Bulby here. I'm honestly surprised we've done so well, even though we're 5 levels under. Which, I mean, we do have a very overpowered team, but still. I expected this to be more of a struggle being underleveled. Are you weak to Fairy as well? You are weak to Fairy. I don't know why I like Moonblast more than Psychic, but I do. Moonblast has just been... I wish there were stats to see what move I use the most throughout this playthrough. I feel like Moonblast is definitely my most used move in this entire playthrough. Super effective. A crit kills. Do we think they heal or switch out? I'm gonna go for the Moonblast anyways. They withdraw. Togekiss. Okay, that's fine. Twisted Dimensions have returned to normal. Togekiss here. Togekiss weak to Psychic? Question mark. Right? No, not weak to Psychic. Weak to Ice, Electric, Steel, Rock, and Poison. We could come in with... Let's go back to Reggie then. Because we have a Steel move from Reggie. There, Dazzling Gleam. Barely any damage. We eat that. Go for the Heavy Slam. Should KO. Bye, Togekiss. Alright, he coming in with now. Coming back in, back with Croncor. Is there anything else you're weak to? Flying? No one has a flying move, though. I didn't give anyone a flying move, which probably was not super smart of me. It is what it is. It is what it is. Barely alive here. Go for Psychic. We outspeed. The Gleam took out all the people that I followed. Yikes. Alright, we get the Hubris boost for KOing someone. Marowak, is this a special Marowak or is this a normal Marowak? I don't think they have any other special mons. I think the rest of theirs are just normal. Oh, this could be a Mega. Weak to Ghost, Water, Grass, Ice, Dark. Let's go. Shamu hasn't come out at all in this fight, but let's hold Shamu until next time. Guess the move is super effective on Twitch. Yikes. Pokegod has Surf. Oh, yo, my Pokemon Blue has shipped. Pokemon Blue Japan Edition. It's the final Pokemon game that I need for my Gen 1 Shadow Box that I'm doing. Doing the Japanese versions because I think the covers they look so cool. They look so cool. Because my Yellow came in today. Let me show you Pokemon Yellow right there. Doesn't that look so cool? We have Red, and Green, and then Pokemon Blue just shipped today. Very excited about it. Can you get a crit? Can you crit? Give me a crit. Hey, there we go. Maybe not a crit, maybe just a high damage roll. Coming in with Scizor. Is this just a second person to use Scizor in the Elite Four? Come on, change it up a little bit. Change it up a little bit. Just the exact same Pokemon. Just 4 times weak to fire. I didn't know Japan had blue. They had, I believe it released later. I believe it released later, but they did have a blue version. I guess I could just Google it. I could do myself a little Google. Pokemon Blue Japan release. Pokemon Blue released in Japan October 15th, 1996. Yeah, so it just released a few months later because Pokemon Green came out February 27th. 96. As well with Pokemon Red. And then Pokemon Blue released later that year. When did Pokemon Yellow come out in Japan? Pokemon Yellow was released 2 years later, September 12th, 1998. And then was released the next year in America. But yeah, they all look really cool. I'll actually, let me, oh, you know what, I'll give you a sneak peek. Alright, here's the sneak peek of the shadow box, okay? So down at the bottom, I have my Blastoise that I've pulled, and my Venusaur that I've pulled from the celebrations. I haven't pulled the Charizard, so I just put in another Charizard card. So then right here above each of them will go their game. So for instance, Pokemon Green will be right here. I have some special inserts that are coming to hold them. Above here we have Mew, and we have Birthday Pikachu, and then in the middle will be Yellow Pikachu Edition, and then at the top are the Kanto badges. That's my shadow box. I'm very excited about it. I've been working on this shadow box for a while, mainly getting the pieces for it. Bum, 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 bum. But all of the cards are in there. They're inside of sleeves, and then the sleeves are attached. So the cards are perfectly fine. Nothing was done to the card sleeves. They are totally fine, I promise you. Or nothing, the card sleeves are not fine. The cards themselves are totally fine. Alright, Jellicent, this is just a normal one as well, which is 2 times weak to electric, so we can actually leave Moo Woo in. Because Water Ghost, we can hit him with Thunderbolt. Should be a 2-shot. Maybe Shadow Ball, that's gonna hurt. Almost kills, doesn't though. And we are able... All 4 members of the Elite Four are down. The Hubris boost, for sure, we needed that there. Yeah. Wow, that was some fantastic battling. Thank you, I thought so too. You're fantastic, kid. You battle very, very well. The doors to our champion should open to you now. Best of luck. I have a feeling you're going to need it, good as you are. So, this is going to be a new champion battle, because I've never fought this champion before, since the champion that we did beat has now left the region. Is anyone dead? No one's dead. So they mentioned to us that there is a new champion. I don't know who the new champion is. No idea who the new champion is. So it'll be really interesting to see who it is. They're evidently coming from one of the other games that they made. Because they mention this other region all the time. I am not familiar with the other region, though, because I have not played any of the other games that this team has released. But maybe I'll have to in the future. Alright, we will Super Potion both of these on Pokegod, get them back to full health. Do I have any, I think I do have some ethers, since we're about to go into our final fight. Let's check everyone's stuff. All right. It is time for us to head in to... Ooh, there it is. There it is. Something happened. A new door has appeared. I don't know who we want to lead here. I'm not going to look up their team beforehand. We're just going to see what happens. You know what? Let's just rare candy someone, because I have one rare candy sitting in my bag. I have one rare candy. Let's just put one person up a level. Does PP max increase? It maximally raises the top PP of the selected move that has been learned by the targeted Pokemon. We could raise... What's something that we use a lot? That would be dope to have super high. I guess Water Spout, just because it's a strong water move. If not Water Spout, like Giga Impact, just because Giga Impact is a strong move. Let's do Water Spout. Sure. Alright, and then we have one rare candy here. Let's just bring someone up to 105 as well. Or, you know what, let's give Moo a level, because they've died a lot. It's a small stat change, but Annie probably best lead. Oh, actually, that's true. The Omni ability might be smart to lead with Danger Worm. All right. Nice little quick save. Is this a double battle? No, I got you. Is this a double battle? I mean, if we're double battling, I feel like we have to lead Giratina and Arceus together. I feel like you got to, right? If you're gonna do a double battle. Hi. I guess you're wondering who we are. I'm Graham. I'm Tobias. We're brothers, twins, well, despite the size difference. There was some weird time stuff going on in Veteran. I'm sorry, time travel? That's great. We were in the Pokemon League members from there. I'm a gym leader. He was an Elite Four member. We were invited over after your previous champion left, and you know what that means. If you want to beat the Elite again, you're gonna have to take on both of us at once. So do you think you can handle it? I'm a master of Dark-type Pokemon, and my brother excels in Ghost types. And together, we're completely undefeatable. Let's not waste any time. Double battle Elite Four. That looks terrifying. So it says 3 Pokemon. I assume that means each of them has 3 Pokemon. That would make the most sense. Because I can't imagine you do a double champion battle with 3 Pokemon, so I assume they both have 3. Alright, Spiritomb is your lead. And Gengar. And we gotta have Arceus and Giratina coming out here, and they're both gonna go Primal form. So they're feeling all big and bad. They're like, yeah, we're about to take you out. And then I just go, yeah, here's God and here's Satan. And also they're gonna go into their primal forms. And then they're shaking their boots. Spiritomb is weak to Fairy, but I feel like I have to leave the 2 of them in. Just to see what happens. Spiritomb, okay, yeah, that's the Dark in the Sky thing that we're aware of. Okay, so... Alright. So... I want to see... I don't want to... I'm not trying to pull up the rest of their team. I am just pulling up... just so I can have immediate switches to what they're weak to. So Spiritomb, this is a Mega, weak to Fairy only. And then Gengar is just a normal Gengar. I mean, I guess they could also Mega this Gengar as well. What if they both Mega at the same time? That'd be kind of wild. Strange it's not a Mega Gengar. They might Mega it. Weak to Ghost, Psychic, Dark, and Ground. It's just, yeah, Shadow Claw you. Oh, we have Dazzling Gleam. I forgot we had Dazzling Gleam. Forgot we had that. Wait, does Dazzling Gleam hit Danger Worm as well? No. Just text both of them. Gengar's down. I guess we won't get to... Well, no, we would have known if it was a Mega because it would have Mega'd then. As well as Spiritomb. So I guess neither of them Mega. They go for Revenge. It's big damage. Sky's dark and full of terrors. Alright, Milotic comes out. Delta Milotic! Ooh. That looks so cool. Spirituous. I think that's what that is. That looks super cool. And it's a Delta? Oh, what's its Delta look like? Or its Mega look like? Oh, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. That is terrifying. Bye! It was nice to see ya! It was nice to see you there! Oh my gosh! What? Oh, and it's so what? I can't remember what Edgy Slash is weak to, even though we literally just fought it. Is it weak to ghost moves? Because it's a ghost type, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. There can only be one cool looking worm. You are correct. I just want to keep the two of them in this entire fight, so let's just heal ourselves. Because the Spirit Tomb is focusing primarily on Pokegod. I was going to Hyper Potion, but Hyper Potion won't put me back to HP. We'll use the Max Potion, even though the full restore is like 2 things up. We'll just Max Potion. Shadow Claw to Edge Slash. Almost kills it. It's going to Swords Dance. Spirit Tomb uses Revenge. Alright, the Future Sight attack should come on this turn. So we'll do that. We'll just Dazzling Gleam. Ah, it says up King Shield. That sucks. Hopefully the Future Sight should be enough to kill it. Bum, bum, bum. That attack drop is not great. That attack drop is not great. Future Sight is enough to take it out. I missed the Melodics and my phone rang. It was dead. It survived a turn. It survived a turn. It was really cool looking. It was really cool. Oh, shoot. They still have 2 more Pokemon. Okay. Alright, so Edgy Slash is the one on the left's. That's their final Mon. That's their final Mon. What is Greninja weak to? Because it's a Water Dark. It's a Water Dark. It's weak to Fighting Bug. Aw, man, but our fighting has been... Our stats, though. Our attack's been dropped so much, but it's also weak to Fairy. It is also weak to Fairy. So we'll just go... Actually, you know what? Let's have you heal Pokegod, and then we'll Dazzling Gleam. We'll Dazzling Gleam from there. Yeah, Greninja is dark, at least that's what Google tells me. This is also based on Generation 6, which is the generation Greninja was introduced, wasn't it? Fairly certain. Greninja's Gen 6. Yeah, Greninja's Gen 6, yeah. Because Gen 5 was very different. Protein makes it whatever type it wants, also true. I could switch to other Pokemon and have a much easier time, but I just think it's kind of poetic to just have the 2 of these here. Oh, I was like, where's the surf going now? You killed your brother. It's probably spoilers for that game. I don't know. I actually don't know. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I guess just you know what? Let's put a Future Sight on you. Put another Future Sight on you. Our fighting, our physical. Oh, okay. It's okay. Okay. Cool. Future Sight is still set up, though. So Shiftry is their final Mon. Shiftry is the final Mon here. Shiftry, oh, it's a Mega. Oh, that's true, because he never Mega'd. Milotic Mega'd on the other side. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Are Dark types immune to Future Sight? That would make sense, I guess. Again, one day I'll learn things. Alright, let's look at this Mega. Its typing does not change when it goes Mega. It's still Grass Dark. Oh, because it's immune to Psychic. Because Dark types are immune to Psychic. Maybe one day I'll be smart. That's not true. I'll never be smart. Me? Smart in this economy? Oh, wait, what are you doing, Danger Worm? Force Sphere. Did that miss last time? It must have missed last time. And then I truly don't have anything here that's high damage. Actually, no, we have Dazzling Gleam. I keep forgetting we have Dazzling Gleam for some reason. So incredible. So incredible. Wild. So wild. Oh, wow, the trainers here in Torrent are pretty impressive. Oh, it seems as if... Oh, wait, what... Your kids! How is that the strongest trainers in the region are all... Hello, Professor. Congratulations, Wiz. As usual, it seems like you're the champion. Just recently you were in my lab choosing your very first Pokemon, and now you're the champion of the Torrent League. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Come on, let's get you registered in the Hall of Fame. The best duo. Truly the best duo. No one else even had to come out to play. Congratulations, Wiz. This is where I record you and your team to be remembered as champions forever. Congratulations, Wiz. You've done so much for this region, and now you've beaten its league. You deserve it. With the Danger Worm, Giratina. Pokegod, Arceus. We got Moo-Woo, the Mewtwo. Reggie, the Regigigas. We got Shamu, the Kyogre, and our beautiful starter themselves. We got Bulby, the Delta Venusaur. What a broken team. What a broken team. So broken. So broken. Right, well, thank you so much for the follow. League champion, congratulations. Bulby is the best boy. So overpowered. I love it. That was beautiful. What a great game. What an absolute great game. Pokemon Insurgence is wonderful. It's wonderful. Even if you've watched all of this and you've never played Pokemon Insurgence, you definitely should. It is a great time. It is an absolute great time. That's really everything for us to do in Pokemon Insurgence. There is truly... I mean, there is still stuff to do. We aren't going to do it, though. So basically, pretty much what else is left? So we still have a few legendaries we can go capture. But and then there's one quest line. They're optional quests, which are just to get the legendaries. But there's no story stuff left in the game, which is really cool. But just such a fun game. Haven't had the time to finish my gameplay. It's very worth it. It's very fun. Playing Insurgence after playing games like Pokemon Reborn is so different with the Gen 6 movesets. That is the other thing. Also, I have yet to manage to defeat the Pokemon League without anyone dying. Yeah, I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Because if you beat them without dying, if all your Pokemon survive through this, then this person here will give you a special Pokemon. But yeah, we haven't managed to do that. Because you have to beat the Elite Four without having any Pokemon faint. So there's that. There's that. But YouTube, thank you so much for watching. It's been absolutely incredible to play through Pokemon Insurgence. If you enjoyed it, please let us know in the comments down below. And come join us on Twitch so you can see the next series recorded. The next series that we're going to be doing is Pokemon Unbound. I'm very excited to start Unbound. I've heard so many good things about it, and I'm excited to see what happens. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.